Okay, so what are the different types of storages in Azure? Can you tell me? Name the storage. Tushar, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what are the different types of storages? What is blob storage used for? Can you tell me?
First, streaming data.
Hmm?
Streaming data.
Yeah, streaming data, unstructured data. Streaming data, it can be correct, you're right. So how many types of blob storages are there? What are the different types of blob storages?
Block blobs, page blobs, append blobs.
Yes, that's right. Correct. So blob is there, page blob is there, and append blob is there, right?
Yes.
Correct. So what are the different types of tiers, storage tiers? Different types of storage tiers, yes.
Hot tier, cold tier, and archive tier.
Yes. Okay, so we are doing that exercise. No? Sunny is just connected. Sunny, can you go to the Azure portal? We were doing that exercise last time, right? Tejas, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Sunny left, I guess.
Yeah, he'll connect again.
Hmm.
Let us complete that exercise first. So we have blob storage. We also have something called table storage. What is table storage used for? Anyone? What is the purpose of table storage? Yes, Tushar, do you remember?
Um, they are stored in form of key value pairs.
Yeah, key value pair. Yes, correct. That's right. It is used to store data in the form of key value pair. Semi-structured data. That's right. Then there was something called as file storage. What is the job of file storage? Yes, Tejas, what is file storage used for?
I don't remember, sir. File storage. Normal computer files. It's like hard disk. Is it that?
File share. No, we saw that it allows you to access the file shares on cloud.
Oh, okay.
तो क्लाउड पे जो which protocol is used for accessing the file shares in local area network? Can you tell me? I think सब भूल गए लगता है.
सर अब तक वो यूजुअली देखा नहीं है ना, तो
हाँ.
इसलिए ज्यादा याद रहता. सिर्फ थ्योरी था, तो एक बार देख लेंगे ना तो अच्छे से याद रहेगा.
Okay, so Sunny has connected again. Sunny got connected. अकाउंट तो उसी के पास है ना, सनी के पास. ओके चलो जब तक सारा रिव्यू करते हैं हम, एक मिनट। सनी इज कनेक्टिंग क्या? कैन यू प्लीज चेक विथ हिम वंस? Yeah, Sunny, can you hear now?
Hello, sir. Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yes,
Hi.
yes, sir.
So I'm having some difficulties with this Steam application. It's kind of flashing, due to which, okay, I'll try to share the screen. So you want me to open the Azure link?
Yeah.
Okay,
We were doing that exercise, no? That.
right. So can I reconnect? Because I cannot show you right now what is happening.
Yeah, please, please.
सर जो ऑफिस के लिए कल से ना सर मेरा क्या हो रहा है मालूम है, मेरा ना अभी प्रैक्टिस का थोड़ा इशू हो रहा है तो
Yeah, Sunny, are you able to share the data screen now? Sunny, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. With the application, I was having issues, but let me know, sir, once you see the screen.
Yeah, sure. You're sharing the screen, Kya. We're not able to see the screen, but Sunny, can you hear me? Yeah, now we can see your screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just we'll. Yeah, so I'll just give you a brief of Azure now. So in that, if you see the exercise which I shared with you, let's have a look at that. Look,
Exercise.
do you have that exercise with you?
The last time what we did was this one, SFT resource group.
Yeah, so in Azure, all information, all solution is always in the resource group. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is the SFT resource group which is created. So everything in Azure is always in a resource group. So the resource group is the first thing that you will do is creating a resource group. That's the first thing you will do. Always.
Okay.
All right. So just open that resource group. Let's see what is there. And then we create a storage account also, right?
Yeah.
One storage account is created. Yeah.
This is
So
the
it was
storage
created
account.
in the West India. Okay. Open that. So what do you see here? So you understand the basic principles of Azure, how Azure works. It works with a resource group and understand storage account. Storage account you create so that you can give some common properties. So
Okay.
whatever storages we create, like one is we studied this tables storage, container storage. Containers is blobs and file shares. But there's one more type of storage called as queue storage that I'll explain to you. So these are commonly used storage, and that's why they can be clubbed under one particular storage account. So containers,
Okay.
file shares, queues, and tables, the commonly used storages. So you put in a storage account.
So whatever work we do in Azure, the storage account is used so that we can, I mean, there is a place where all the work is being saved or it's being done. It's like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, storage. Normally, when you talk about storage, we
Mhm.
think that storage is something which is connected to your computer, to the laptop, no hard disk storage
Right.
connected to your
Yeah,
laptop. That's what we think, right? So
correct.
that is called as disk attached storage. That type of storage is called
Oh,
as disk
this
attached
attached.
storage.
Okay.
All right. But
Mhm.
that is one thing. But nowadays the storage concept has changed. You take compute separately and you take storage separately.
Mm.
So storage is an external entity altogether. Okay.
Okay.
So in the cloud, normally you will take a compute separately and storage you will take separately. And storage you will take based on your requirement. Like we studied structured, unstructured data, semi-structured data, like that. So if it is unstructured data, then we would use blob storage. If it's semi-structured data, then you will use table storage, which is key value pair. Okay, like that.
Mm.
And structured means the SQL data. You can create a
SQL
SQL
data, right?
database. Yeah, you can create SQL database also in cloud. So that is structured. So depending on what you want to store, you will use that kind of storage. So storage is an external entity in cloud. Okay,
Mm. Mm.
is this clear now?
Yeah.
So this exercise, what we are doing is first we created the, uh, if you go step by step. So if you follow all these thing, you will get a lot of things. So we create a storage account. Shall I display the exercise one more time and just I'll explain to you guys so that we know what we want to do now.
Okay.
एक बार explain करता हूँ.
Mm.
एक मिनट, I'll just open that exercise. Okay, I'll start sharing my screen now. Okay, provision and Azure storage account. So that you have done, right? So create resource storage account. When you're creating a storage account, that time it will ask you all this information. Says create subscription, which is your free subscription, resource group. So at the time of creating storage account, it is asking you to create resource group also. Alternatively, you can first create resource group. But it's fine. While creating the resource only, you can create a resource group. So it's fine. Okay. Then storage account name. Enter a unique name for your storage account using lowercase letters and numbers. Okay. Then region, select any available location. Performance standard. Yeah, premium. You know that we have different types. Then redundancy, LRS. LRS is locally redundant storage. What is the other type of storage? GRS. GRS means geo redundant storage. If we want, we can do this exercise from beginning again. We can delete everything and we can make it again. So because you already, I mean, it's been time now, right? So let's do that. I think that is better. So I'll guide you as we go ahead. Then we create a blob storage here. And then we have Azure Data Lake storage. And Azure Files, which is a file share. File share is something which is like a network share, which is available in cloud. Just like you access the network share in your local office. So same way, this share will be created in the cloud and we can access it. And then Azure Tables, which is a key value pair. So let's start from beginning. So just share your screen, I'll guide you how to go about it. Otherwise, alternatively, I can log in and I can just do the exercise. What you would like to do it or what? Show you once. You have shared the credentials, no, on the group. Did you share the credentials on the group?
No, sir.
Can you do that? What I'll do is I'll log in from my laptop and then I will do the activities you all can watch. Then you can also practice later on. I think that is better
Yes,
because you guys are beginners now, right?
absolutely.
Just yeah. So are you sharing the details? I'll just sign in from here. Sunny, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. My credential?
Did you share it on the group?
No. Just a minute, sir. Chat. I'm sharing it on the group.
Yeah.
I forgot my password, but with code we can sign in. I'll share the code. This is the ID. I've shared it on the on WhatsApp group.
Okay. What is the password then?
We can do it with the code. I mean, I don't remember the password. Let me see if it is saved.
Send code, verify email address. I'm sending the code.
Hmm.
What is the email ID? Your email ID?
sunnyds2@gmail.com. Same.
Sunny.
THE S2. Same what it was for live. It's just you have to replace it with Gmail. @gmail.com. I'll tell you the code. 854
Hmm.
3351.
It's login, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so if I go to resource groups, so these are the resource groups it is showing, right? Okay, so now this resource group will delete. So for deleting it, we go there and we say delete this resource group. So we delete it so that we can make it fresh again. So it will ask you the name to delete. So because it doesn't want to take chance. Like this, and then click on delete. So it will delete all the resources in that. Dependent resources is a permanent action, cannot be undone. So fine. So we're deleting it completely. Okay, so and this also it was created, but it was not working. So I'll delete this also unnecessarily. This is also will create confusion. So remember in Azure, everything is in storage in the resource group. So whatever resources you create, it will be in a particular resource group. What it says, this is, oh sorry, this is, we are here. Okay, it was not a resource, Sunny, and this is storage. This is storage account, right?
Yeah, this is storage account. Sunny S2.
Can we delete this also? Let's see. ये भी delete हो गया है, ऐसे दिखा रहा है वो, but it says not there, right? It takes some time for refreshing and all. Okay, let's create a new one. So we say So I'm just following the steps which is given in the exercise. So we go to the portal, then we create a resource. So storage account, we look for storage account. So first thing we do is we create a storage account. First storage account. And we create one storage account. So here we say create storage account. Then we don't have any resource group, so we create one. So I feel it's better for trial account. It's better to create resource group during creating resource only, because sometimes there's a mismatch. So it's better to create during this only. So go here, give the resource group name. Say, for example, my SFT resource GRP, like this. Then storage account name, SFT storage. So it's saying West India, it's fine for us. It's already there, okay. Maybe our other students have created something like this, SFT storage or storage demo, I'll say. It should be a unique name. So here it's asking whether you want a standard or a premium. If you take premium, then it will use SSD. Okay, standard means normal hard disk it is going to use. So it's fine for us. Then redundancy. Redundancy is making copies of the storage so it becomes fault tolerant. Okay, Tejas, can you hear me? Tejas Fernandez.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
So we have this GRS, this global geo redundant storage. That means it is going to say it's giving the explanation. Failover capabilities in secondary region recommended for backup scenarios. So if you have this kind of requirement, you can do this. Failover capabilities in a secondary region. Okay. And this is LRS, lowest cost option. So GRS, it will make copies in another regions also. So if one region fails, the other region has your data. So, but it will be more expensive. LRS is cheaper. It is going to make copies of your storage within the same data center, but different racks. So if you ask about data centers consist of racks, and each rack has a separate power supply and separate facilities. So some kind of fault tolerance comes there also. If you have one storage in one rack, a copy of that in another rack. So if one rack fails, it will not affect you. So some kind of redundancy. Redundancy means duplication. Then go to advanced. So here, whatever is the default option, you click for now. You can review those options if you want to, but let's not get into all of these because it's a vast subject. I can explain all of these then, but it will take long time. In the particular node that is where you can enable hierarchical namespace to support. So there is just asking us to see this option, that we have an option called hierarchical namespace. Complemented by data enables file and directory semantics So if you want to go for this data lake storage, then you have to enable this option. So right now we keep it unchecked. We'll enable it later on. So data lake, you know, it is a storage where you can store all types of data and it's used for big data analysis. So there we need some particular way of naming, you know, naming the storages and all, and naming the data and everything. So there you will be enabling this. For now we keep it unselected. Then next we go for networking. So networking may, it's saying enable public access from all networks. So by default, it is enabling from everywhere. You can access this storage from everywhere. Or you can restrict the access if you want to. Next, go to the, so a lot of options are there. So we are going with the default options. Cloud is a big shopping mall. The default actions will work unless you have something specific. Then data protection is like if you delete some data, you should be able to recover it accidentally if you delete the data. So it's called a soft delete. So these options are deleted. Enable soft deletes for blobs. Containers and days to retain and deleted blobs. So if you delete a blob or a container, container is like a folder structure. Container is when you create a blob storage, you have to create containers to store the blobs. So for 7 days, it will still retain. So that's called as soft delete. So it's a protection mechanism. Next is the encryption. So it will also encrypt the data so that nobody can, your data is not going to get hacked. So we have an encryption mechanism. So it is either Microsoft managed or customer managed. Sometimes people are scared. They don't want to use cloud because the data is too very important, and they don't want even the cloud people to anytime check your data. So in that case, we have something called as customer managed keys also. CM keys, customer managed keys. So the default option is Microsoft managed keys. The Microsoft will handle those. Right? Then you have tags. Tag is like, see, in cloud, you are provisioning a lot of resources. Sometimes what happens is like the big bill is coming and you don't realize like why you have billed so much. So you want to, if you tag it, then you can specify for what type, like, I mean, how you're consuming your resources, how your money is being spent. You can do by tagging. So tag wise bills also it will give. It will mention tags in the bill so that you know that this amount is because of this purpose, a particular purpose. It will do that. Next, review. So here it will review the things. So whatever we have selected, we can see we have selected all these options to create the storage account. And then we actually create. So the storage account will get created. Clear so far? Tejas, बरोबर आहे? विचार काय प्रश्न विचारायचा असतील तर.
नाही सर, फर्स्ट टाइम आहे तर बघून घेतोय पहिले. काही डाऊट असलं स्वतः ट्राय करताना तर विचारेल.
हो हो, तुम्ही पण प्रॅक्टिस करा सगळेजण. Practice, everybody should practice. You're not used the Azure before, right? So Okay, so the storage account is created. It says deployment progress. So it is deploying the storage account. Now it says the deployment is complete. Then we go to resource. So this is our storage account. In that, see, we can create, these are the 4 types of storage actually we can create in this. These are commonly used, so you can club into the storage account. You can see all details, everything about that storage account is specified here. Every damn thing. Now let's go to the next exercise, that is explore blob storage, how to create the blob. So it says download the product1.json file from this and save it in your computer. So we need some blobs, some files to store. So they're just suggesting that you download this file and then you upload. So for that, see, they're saying that this is the link. For that matter, you can take any file, we'll just follow the steps which are provided here to keep it simple. Let us not complicate it. Yeah, so this is the JSON file you can see here. So how to download this now? Just wondering. Is there any download option here? Save page as it's saying, right? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, my thing got disconnected. I'll just download it first. Just let me put it in a proper folder. Just put it in one of the folders. Okay, I've done that. Now, again, I'll share screen. So go here. Okay, so we have that file now. Then in the data storage section, we go to containers. So these are containers. So if you want to create a blob, then you have to create a container. You have to go to the container basically. So let's add one container. Now we give the name as data, and the access level is by default private, no anonymous access. Okay, so let's keep it default as is there. And then click on create. So you can see that it's created. This container called data is created. Then next it says this provide in the left in the pane on the left side in the top section, select storage browser. So this is a storage browser here. See, whatever operations you want to perform in the storage, everything is listed here. See, it's a very big thing. It's like a operation theater. No, everything, whatever you want, is available here. All options are available here. So we go to storage browser like this. So I'm just following the exercise to keep it simpler. So when you guys practice, you also do the same thing. You should follow the instructions given in that note. Yeah, so you can see these are the 4 types of storage which we can create, and we can go to this under this storage account. We go to this blob container, and it will actually show this blob, this container, data container, which we just created. Okay. Then select data. When you go to data here, so it is empty. There's nothing here. So in that we can add directories. Now under containers we can add some directories. So we create a new directory called products. Like this. Say okay. So one folder called products is created. So current view shows this products like this. So we are verifying that it is, and then select data. So again we are back to the data. And note that it does not contain a folder name product. So they are telling you that, okay, that was just a virtual thing. It doesn't contain. So it is a virtual thing. That's what they want to explain to you, that it is a virtual thing. Even though we have created a directory called uh, products, it is not showing anywhere here. Because it is a virtual directory. It is not the actual directory. So it will be just that it can be used for naming purpose, but it won't be like a folder there. A naming convention can be used. Now we hit on the upload button to upload the blob. So this is upload here. So now you select the file that you want to upload. So I will just take it. I have a big thing here. So over here, I will upload this file like this. There we are. And then you go to advanced. So you can see here. Now upload to a folder, it says, right? And you can see this access tier is hot. By default, it's hot access tier. But what are the other access tiers available? Pool is there, archive is there. So this is a default access tier. It's coming up here. And here we say, just a second. So in cloud, always the things are keep changing. You know, you may find whatever is there in the document, it may have changed something because cloud is a changing technology completely. So say product underscore data like this, and then we click on upload. So I'm just following the document. So it's uploaded like this. There we are. So you'll find that so if you go to this, you will actually see this blob is uploaded now. Now we are able to see this because we have something in it. Okay. Now we select containers here like this again. Now open the data container. So it is listing this. But if you go here, it is not giving any options because it's a virtual folder, no? So you can't do anything with the folder. It is just virtual folder, so you cannot do anything. That's what they're trying to tell you. It is just used as a naming convention. Normally with folders, you can, rename the folders. You can do a lot of things, right? So normal operations of folders you will not get because it's a virtual folder. So that's what they're saying, that if you go here, you don't see any of the options related to folders. So we cannot manage anything. So click on this and you return to the containers page. Again, you're back to the containers page. So that is how you uploaded. So it was a brief exercise which explained you how to create a container and how to upload a folder, upload a blob. Is this clear to everyone? This part is clear? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So it was a small file which we uploaded it. And we can upload very huge files as well. It's just a demonstration that yes, how to create a storage account and that how to create a container and how to upload your blobs in that. So it is just a storage, basically storage to store information, store unstructured data. And we can using folders, we can just create some namespaces, but it doesn't give you any options to do something with the folders because they're just for the sake of namespace, nothing else, for naming convention, nothing else, nothing more than that. So they give you some steps by which you understand that yes, it is just a virtual thing. It doesn't give you really any options for doing anything with that. Okay. Now, next exercise in that is for Azure, explore Azure Data Lake Storage Generation 2. So I was just wondering, do you want anybody want to try now this first exercise at least just to get hands-on? एक दूसरा storage create करेंगे कोई? Hello? Yeah, please respond, my dear friends.
So the same data that you did, this Java file, virtual.
Yeah.
Same. Okay.
Otherwise, we'll go to the next one. We don't have much time left now, so that's why I was wondering quickly, can you guys?
So, sir, we are trying to store different types of data here, right? Okay, so as of now, this one Java data you just try to store, and either we can try it again, or you can, or you will be trying another exercise, which is to load another data.
Yeah, data lake storage.
So that the way will be same, right? It won't be a different way.
Yeah, similar way. It will be similar. But storage, there are different types of storages, no?
Okay, yeah.
Now, like the second one is again product2.json file. Okay, some file you downloaded. Okay, then now left side scroll down to settings sections and select data lake generation to upgrade. So we go to the, just a minute, let's go to the storage again. Where are we now? Here. We go here. Go to the resource again, storage demo. So over here we go to, so we need to upgrade it for
sorry
that.
to interrupt you, but maybe my question might be irrelevant, but just I have this thing inside my mind, so just asking you. So with this Azure account, whatever data I'm gonna save, for example, if I want, if I've created a server where the client can log in, so whatever data I'm gonna save here, and if I give the access that the user can see those data, so in their server, they will be able to see all these data and make changes and all.
Yeah.
Is it used
they
for
can
that?
download. Yeah. They can connect to this. You can give them permissions, and they can connect to the storage. They can access it depending on that. Also, it is possible to give them access only for some time by creating something called as storage access keys. You know?
Okay.
So they will get access to the data for limited period of time, or even you can generate some keys which the applications can use. The applications can also connect to storage and access data like that. So the data is accessible by a person or by an application or by a service like that.
Okay.
So
So
we have,
basically, where I mean, in our office, few of the clients, their server is Azure hosted. So we log into the Azure server and they have different capsules and it is mentioned in which capsule their data is saved. So we go to that capsule, we log in and we are able to access the data inside that particular server. And then according to the situation or the issue that the client is facing, we do the changes and try to fix the issue. So this is similar to that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Capsule, I didn't understand. What is capsule? Like what capsule you're talking
So
about?
basically in Azure, capsules, basically in one capsule, there will be 10 clients data saved.
Okay.
I cannot explain exactly what it is, but so that, for example, if there are 100 clients and if that particular Azure server is facing any issues,
Like a instance.
downtime or anything, Tushar?
Like you can say it is an instance.
Yeah, you're storing in the disk attached storage, or you're having a different storage account that you see where actually the data is stored.
Yeah, it's like that.
Have you taken a separate storage account, or where exactly
Okay.
the data is stored? That you find out. Okay.
Yeah, so basically they are divided into like 100 clients. For example, there are 10 capsules, so every capsule will have 10 clients data. So if anything happens to any capsule, only that particular client will be affected. So for that purpose, they created those capsules.
Okay. Maybe after doing this, you will figure out, because now you're getting aware about the interface of Azure, right? So you will understand what actually it is. Now for data lakes, see, it's a data lake generation 2 upgrade. So we have to click on that.
Okay.
You take this. So these are the steps. Upgrade storage account with Azure data. Upgrade storage account for data analytics and big data storage. You need to consider upgrading, which will enable hierarchical account. Progress may be lost if you leave this page. So it is review account changes before upgrading not started. Review and agree to change. The number of data protection features along with other features will need to be disabled due to conflicts. Okay. So for big data analytics and big data storage, we need to do all these things. So it's giving all these things like features not supported, features also. So I've read it, agree to changes. Then validate account before upgrading. All features are supported. So this option, maybe because it's a free account, so it's not giving us perhaps. Values for account properties are incompatible. Container delete retention policy. Okay, let's not really play with it. So you can't upgrade up till the step 2 is complete. So you have to complete all these steps. Whatever errors it is asking you to do. But mostly I think is because of free account, so it will not allow us to do this second exercise at least. Because data analytics, no. But Azure files and Azure tables we'll be able to do. When you create Azure files, then it's like a file share we are creating on the cloud. So that we'll be able to do. That's not a problem. So we can create a file share. Just a second. Yeah, file shares we can very easily do. That's not a problem. But in order to work with the file shares, you have to copy some script. I'll quickly show you here. File shares. Go there. Then you create a file share. Then give some names to the shared. It's like creating a shared folder on your server. So the name is files. Then you just say review and create. Validation passed. So create. So I'm just using the default parameters. So you can see files SMB share created. I think it's still going on. So we can see the so it's running, still running like this. This is a notification bell, you know, you can see all the notifications, what's happening here. So the deployment is in progress, still not completed. So once it is done, then we can go to connect. And in connect, what you have to do is say we want Windows machine, Z drive. So this is show script. What you have to do is you have to copy paste this script in your laptop. Once you do that, you will see one Z drive created for you. And that Z drive is like a cloud directory for you. Do you have, like, when you connect to Office servers, do you get a drive letters, extra drive letters, network drives? Do you get?
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Y drive, X drive, Z drive. Do you get that, or you never
No, sir.
work with that?
No, sir, we don't get.
Okay, maybe you don't have that thing created for you, but that is a normal practice. You know, any shared folder you can access by / something something something, but you can also map a drive letter to it. So here we can map some drive letter to the share. So once you run this script on your computer, suddenly you will find one Z drive in your computer. That Z drive is nothing but it is a Z drive is nothing but it's mapping to the shared folder. Okay. But this is little risky. Like if you do it in your computer, you are working with the office laptop or home laptop. If anybody is using home laptop, you can do it. But office laptop, suddenly you'll find some Z drive and it may be a security issue for you guys. Are you working on the office laptop or home, your personal laptop?
Mine is personal.
If it is personal, then no issues. Then we can try. Shall I give you the script? You can run in the PowerShell in your. So you can copy this, and you have to run it through PowerShell. So I'll put it in the Teams chat. Just a second. Let me see if the chat is available here.
Yeah, it is. But
It's
for me,
available.
it is not available.
Chat is not available.
Yeah, I was trying to search. That's why I send it on WhatsApp or my ID.
Okay. Are you connected on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay. Shall I send you the script on WhatsApp then? Can you quickly try it?
Yeah, sure.
Just a second.
PowerShell, so I'm not sure. Is that the website? Do we have
No,
to download and install
no,
PowerShell?
PowerShell is there in your Windows. We
Mhm.
have a PowerShell.
Yeah,
Else-
it's a MacBook, so
Acha, it's a MacBook. Oh, acha, acha. Then you have to, the script is different then. This
Acha.
I chose for Windows.
Windows.
We can do it for MacBook also. We can do. See, this is Mac OS. The script is different. There'll be different ways to do it. It won't
Okay.
be same. So there is a different way to do on the MacBook. So they've given scripts for
Mhm.
Mac, Linux, Windows. So if you just run this script on your endpoints, so you will give, suddenly you'll see a Z drive, and that Z drive will map to this, to the
Acha,
file
acha.
share. So whatever you save in that Z drive, it will actually come on the cloud here in the file share. Getting?
Okay. Yeah, sir.
Maybe we can do it next time. No problem.
Okay, sir. No issues.
Tushar got disconnected or what?
Yes, sir. We got disconnected.
Okay, we'll see in the next class then.